Hello, this is NatorGreen7000. We're doing more Fortnite trading cards, and I thought I'd mix this up a little bit by talking about political things. You know, because everybody wants to know about my political opinions. You know, it's like assholes. Everybody's got an opinion, and everyone's got an asshole. I don't know, but sometimes I just like even listening to people I disagree with talk about stuff, so long as they're not, you know, being disrespectful to the other side of the argument on it. Because then it's like, you know, I don't even want to listen to somebody who's just gonna trash somebody they disagree with. And I figure since this is my first real political video, while I'm unboxing these trading cards, I figure I'd start with something that I don't have super strong opinions about. In fact, I'm kind of mixed about it, but I figure I want to talk about it. And hey, if you really know what you're talking about and you want to give me some insights, you can leave a comment and let me know how wrong I am. But we're going to talk about police officers. So, I don't know how I should do this. I guess I should open the cards while I'm talking, but I'm opening these cards. We got, who we got? Ratty. I bet there's another one on the other side. Yeah. And the Noshvi. It's the pink one. So I guess it ties it a little bit into what we're talking about, because we're talking about a Supreme Court case where this woman tried to be a police officer, and they set out some requirements for her. They said, well, you got to meet the same requirements that all of our male counterparts have to meet. Now, what is a problem with that, right? She wants to be a cop, she's got to meet the cop requirements. Well, the cop requirements were made for men, so they included things like having short hair, which I don't have a problem with. I have short hair, and I think short hair is honestly very pretty on a lot of women. But it is sexist to force a woman to cut her hair short like a man. And there were other things, like they told her that she had to use the male restroom instead of the female one, because all the cops use the same restroom. They all change in the same locker. Like you saw that scene for RoboCop where all those women are undressing and they're getting on their body armor in front of the men. I guess that's what these police officers thought they were in RoboCop. Anyways, it went to the Supreme Court, and along with physical requirements as well, because they engineered the PT test, the physical training test, in a way that favors men a lot more than it favors women. And so they went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court told them, no, you can't. You can have a requirement for men to have their hair cut a certain way, but you can't be doing that to women. And if you have a requirement, it should just be that it's professional among women. So like having your hair in a bun kind of situation, not like having it cut short, which, you know, it's a good thing if they like that. But if it isn't, then it's unconstitutional. So I'm going to talk about this other card, and then I'll talk some more. Battle Axe and the Axe Tech. Aztec, but Axe Tech. Alright, oh, there's a female Brit Storm bomber with our pink gun as well. And let's see what else we got here. More pink cards. Another woman as well. So we got the Brit Storm bomber. Looks like that. She got plankton on her shirt. Where's that? Oh, that's like a unicorn llama hybrid with a rainbow on it. Alright. But the rainbow's only got green, yellow, and pink, so it's not the pride rainbow. Alright, let's put that right there. Cryptic. That's a rare outfit. I don't know, we're in pink. Not my favorite color, which I'm getting a lot of pink cards for some reason. Yeah, and then talk about the next story where you had this woman who's a police officer, and she got put in this position to be a police officer, and her and another female police officer, or one of these was a lesbian, I think that might have a little bit of something to do with how she got to police sergeant, because it certainly wasn't her skills on the job. Because when she walked into an apartment building, she knocked on a door, or her partner did, and then the criminals inside shot through the building, or through the door, right? And they injured the other female police officer, and the sergeant, right? The lesbian sergeant police officer ran away. She fled while her partner was bleeding on the ground, possibly dying, while there are criminals with a gun who could potentially kill this police officer. This police officer fled and ran away. And then the criminals, they chased her down, they caught up to her, they shoved her onto the ground, and they took her weapon. She let them take her weapon, right? Because like if someone was trying to grab a weapon from me, right? If I was a police officer, you know what I would do? I want to shoot them, right? They're trying to take my gun, or at least would have tasered them or something, right? But no, she surrenders her weapon to these criminals, and then while she's on the ground, she's just sitting on the ground, and she's begging them, please don't shoot me, right? Now cops, they got two guns, don't they? Right? They got one they wear on their hip, and then they'll have like one on like an ankle gun, or in their pocket somewhere behind their back, right? The Saturday Night Special is what they call it, right? Just in case they get captured, just in case a criminal does take their weapon, they can pull that second weapon. Also, cops carry tasers, right? She could have pulled a taser. She got a baton. She could have taken that baton and started beating them with it. She might have had a knife. Could have tried to stab them. But no, she just sat on the ground and begged for her life, and they shot her twice in the neck and she died. Now let me ask you another question. Or I don't know if this is, I guess this is the question. I asked you the first question when we started the video. Do you think somebody who's a police officer who leaves their partner to die in the hands of criminals, right? She leaves them behind, runs away, and then is pushed to the ground, lets them take their weapon from her, doesn't fight back, and is killed, is a hero. Because apparently, according to the mainstream media, right, she's a hero. That doesn't sound very heroic to me. And I'm only hearing about this because I watch a lot of The Audit, and I watch a lot of, what's his name? $4thAge. Mostly talks about comic books, but he also talks a lot about heroes. And he talks about, like, what a hero is. And somebody who leaves their partner to die while there are armed criminals, right, in the area who just shot them and she's bleeding on the ground. I don't think that's a hero. And I don't think that's something we should be celebrating. And I think we should just call it what it is. Cowardice. And I don't think that lesbian cop should be a cop. And I think something to do with her being a lesbian and her being a woman is the reason she ended up being a sergeant, because I don't think a sergeant, at least who met the proficiency requirements to be a sergeant, would do that. It's not very meritorious. I don't think she got that position based on merit. At least she shouldn't have. Because clearly she did not have the integrity, even if she did possess the honor, which are different words. Let's look at the rest of the cards. So, Twisty, yellow and purple card, and then Boxy. So, Twisty and Boxy. I'm living in a box. You know that song? That's the song I like to listen to. Living in a box. I don't know. I got copyrighted for just saying that much. I'll do nothing. Anyways. Okay. So we got 3 pink ones, a red one in a box, living in a box, and a Twisty and an axe, a battle axe. What's on the other side of it? The axe tech, right? And that does look a bit better, so I'll put that on there because you can see all the pink ones I got. We'll call it, last video was a green Fortnite cards. We'll call this video, I don't know, breast cancer awareness Fortnite opening pack. a pink pack. I don't know. If you enjoyed the video, I challenge you to indicate as much by pressing the like button and be sure that you're subscribed. NatorGreen7000 out.